Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. North here, but you can call me Jacob. Are you struggling to get an exotic class item that's god tier? But don't worry about that. I got you covered. This is the best end game build for warlocks, without a doubt. All you need is getaway artists. I'm gonna show you the artifact mods, the fragments abilities, and the armor mods, and also the weapon loadout that you will need for this build to succeed. This is the ultimate ad clear and probably the best end game build for Prismatic Warlock, up there with Speaker's Helm. So this thing is really good, and you are gonna be very surprised on how OP this build is. Alright, so this lost sector, I am currently 15 under light. So this is what we are going to be showcasing the build in today. Let's get some get some Devour proc. And he's just constantly going to be frozen. Not a threat at all. Let's nuke him. Alright, so for this lost sector, it has overloads in it. So I am using my hand cannon here. And it's also void shields as well. So just... Alright, now we're in the fun part. Let's showcase this build right here. Let's drop my little turret there. Oh, and now we're gonna have two of them. Oh, I didn't even see those guys up there. Let's throw a Nova there, shall we? Get rid of these. And we got another turret. I still have my Transcendence as well. Now it's time for the Subjugator. Let's throw that out there. Just everything's frozen. I have Devour constantly. Ooh, okay. I see you. I see you. Let's throw another Bleak Watcher out there, shall we? Just, this build is so broken. I want to kill these snipers. That's who I want to kill. They're a problem. Let's get this Unstoppable out of here. I'm just gonna nuke him with my heavy. I feel like the Unstoppable is more annoying than the boss himself because I'm really close to my super and I can just super him. There's heavy out there. Let me come and grab it. Let me just do this. Oh, that's not good. Let me just back up. So I don't want to get shattered by him. He's frozen. He doesn't know what's going on. He's just lost. He's about to wand me right now. Oh. This man got some movement. Alrighty, let's go. It's just, this is the end game build right here. If you don't have an exotic class spawn, once again, this is the build you want. So I'll keep on saying that it is the build you are gonna want. Super good. We'll just pop that. Let's take care of some. Let's kill this blight here. The blight's gonna be super obnoxious. Okay, we're chilling. We got this whole rock to kind of vibe. So let me throw another turret out. Hope I have no heavy. Okay, can nuke him with the call a bit. Alright, here comes some more ads. Don't be afraid of the ads. Because you know what? Let me just pop another turret. Just feeding me Devour pretty much at this point. Right. Wait, where did he go? That man just disappeared. Look, he even got scared of my turret. So, wait, what happened? What happened to the boss? Oh, the boss died, I guess? What the heck was that? The boss was like full health. But yeah, as you guys can see, this build is super powerful. I was minus 15 light. This is a 2020 activity, so So this build is super strong. Let's get into the aspects and everything else, armor mods and artifact mods as well. All right, now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this build. We are going to talk about the fragments, the aspects, and all the good stuff and the abilities, and we're going to break down my weapon loadouts and the artifact mods that I chose for this really OP build. As you guys seen in the gameplay, it is just super strong and really potent. All right, let's get into what abilities I am rocking here. I am rocking Phoenix Dive as a panic button for when I am low, for somehow anyway your Devour just runs out, you can just Phoenix Dive, and it has the lowest cooldown of the three. Or you can rock Empowering Rift, because if you have Devour, you don't really need a Healing Rift or a Phoenix Dive, depending on the skill level. But me, I choose Phoenix Dive because, once again, a really easy panic button. And for the melee, I'm going Arcane Needle. It unravels the targets, which is super nice. And obviously, you want to go Storm Grenade to pair with the Getaway Artist. Sadly, you can't use any other nade unless it is an Arc Nade, which that's totally fine because you're going to be amplified like crazy. I have 100 discipline on my build, but you know, if you can't get that, any lower discipline it's totally okay. And Bleak Watcher is the other aspect that we are rocking here compared to Devour, because when you get tags with Bleak Watcher, it synergizes with Devour, and it just absolutely just wrecks everything. As once again, as you've seen in the gameplay, nothing was really a harm to me other than the champions at minus 15 light. And Devour, obviously, you know, you get ability kills and it's just gonna constantly give you health, and you just can recharge that with kills. It's super powerful. And for the super, I am rocking Nova Bomb. Honestly, it's anybody's choice, but this is my choice in this build. Why I'm using Graviton Lance, it synergizes with that, with the artifact mod, which I will be explaining here shortly. Alright, now for the fragments, we're gonna start off with Faceted Balance. Rapidly defeating targets with light damage grants melee energy. Rapidly defeating targets with darkness damage grants grenade energy. Goes hand in hand. This is honestly in all of my builds for Prismatic. You're gonna get mad energy with your call. You just farm, and you can use your Arcane Needles a lot as well, because you're going to be getting a lot of light damage with Graviton Lance or any preferred weapons you choose. Facet of Bravery, defeating targets with grenade final blows grants volatile rounds. To your avoid weapons, defeating targets with powered melee final blows grants unraveling rounds. So for my build, I'm rocking the call and Graviton Lance again. So if I throw a Storm Nade, if I need to throw a Storm Nade, because honestly, the amount of grenade energy you're going to be getting here, you can toss a few and you're going to be getting volatile rounds and unraveling rounds with your melee. So super nice. And Faceted Protection, you're going to have more resistance when ads are surrounding you, which is super good. Compare that with Devour, and you're pretty much going to be unkillable. And Faceted Courage, your Arc, Solar, and Void abilities deal increased damage to targets afflicted with Darkness debuffs. So once again, Darkness debuff, Bleak Watcher, that goes hand in hand with this. It's super nice, you know. They're debuffed, you throw an Arc Nade, they're going to just annihilate, just get destroyed. And Faceted Purpose, picking up an Orbit Power grants either Amplified, Restoration, Frost Armor, Woven Mail, or Overshield based on the damage type of your super equip. So I have Nova Bomb, so I will be getting a nice little chunk of Overshield, and you pair that with Devour, you're going to be unkillable, and you're going to have the ultimate ad clear build right here. It's super nice, as you guys seen in the gameplay. And this build is addicting. I don't know if I'm going to use a class spawn. I have a God roll class spawn. I'm keeping a secret. I want to make a video on. But anyway, let's get into the armor mods. Okay, time for the armor mods. Let's break this down super fast. For the armor mods, I have Ashes to Assets and 2 Void Siphons. So I'll be just generating mad orbs, and you get super energy on grenade kills. That goes hand in hand with Bleak Watcher. And for the gauntlets, I am rocking Bolstering Detonation, grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a grenade. So grenade, aka Bleak Watcher, you're going to be getting more class ability with that. And your grenade final blows create orbs of power. For my chest armor, it's honestly on whatever activity you're rocking. You know, you switch to needed, whatever resistances you need. For my boots, I am going all in for triple void weapon surge. Reason being is Devour is constantly going to be procced if you're doing this build right. So why do you need recuperation and better already when you have that? And for my bond, I have Reaper and Time Dilation. If I could, I would throw on a powerful attraction here. So if you have that, throw that on if you have enough slots. So make it Time Dilation, Reaper, and powerful attraction. So when you do your Phoenix dive, all the orbs will be granted to you, which is really nice. All right, let's get on to the artifact mod. All right, so in order to make this build from really good to just probably the most broken prismatic build other than Speaker Sight is these mods that I got here. Obviously, I'm gonna go with Anti-Barriers Pulse, Unstoppable Sidearm, Overload Hand Cannon, and for the second slot, we're going with the Elemental Charge. The energy cost of Elemental Charge mods are significantly discounted, and we are going with Winning Hand. While using weapons with the Dealer's Choice Origin trait, combatants' precision final blows or rapidly defeating combatants causes target to explode, dealing solar damage to nearby combatants. That goes hand in hand with the Call Sidearm, as it has that Origin trait. And for the third slot, we are going with Elemental Siphon. Rapid final blows with a kinetic weapon or a weapon matching your equipped super creates an elemental pickup. So Graviton Lance and Nova Bomb. You're going to be having Void Breaches. Alright, so now we have Threaded Blast. Destroying a tangle with the strand weapon creates a larger and more damaging explosion. You're going to be creating the tangles with your Arcane Needle. Boom, you shoot it with a call, and it's just, remember Warmind? The Warmind little balls that used to be insanely powerful. This is what this kind of is, super powerful. And on for the fourth slot, Void Hegemony, I don't know how to say that. While you have a Void or Prismatic subclass equipped, defeating weakened targets provides a small Void overshield. Radiant Orbs, while you have a Solar or Prismatic subclass equipped, picking up an Orb of Power makes you Radiant. And Galvanic Armor, while you have an Arc Prismatic subclass equipped, incoming damage from combatants is reduced while amplified. So if these goes hand in hand, you're going to be popping your Getaway Artist, and you're going to have reduced damage when amplified, which is really nice. You know, and you stack that on with Devour, Unkillable. Expanding Abyss, Void Sources deal increased damage to weakened targets. I am using Edge Transit on my build. And Shield Crush, while you have Woven Mail, Frost Armor, or Void Overshield, your melee recharges faster and deals increased damage. So Arcane Needle is going to be recharging faster. It's going to be super cracked, and while you're amplified or radiant, your grenade recharges faster and deals increased damage. Goes hand in hand. You're going to be amplified all the time. So that is the artifact mods that we got here. This is going to make this build insane. Alright, so last but not least, my weapons that I got here. I am rocking the Call with Lead from Gold and One for All. And I also am rocking Graviton Lance, and I'm using Edge Transit, God Roll with Envious, Bait and Switch. But you can use the LMG as well, like a Commemoration, Hammerhead. Depending on whatever activity you're doing, you can switch up these weapons. But this is what I got for this build right now, and it's super powerful, and it makes PvE honestly really easy. As you guys seen in the gameplay, I was doing a -15 light level activity, and it honestly didn't really have to try because everything was frozen. So that is the end of the video. If you liked it, hit the like, and if you're new, subscribe, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Make sure you guys comment down below as well. Let me know what you guys think of the build, and are you guys using this. So hope you guys enjoy, and hopefully I catch y'all on the next one. Peace.